guys? It is your boy, Brett Biggers here, and welcome to another live stream. In today's live stream, we are doing the Buccaneers rebuild. Now, before we get into it, and I will be putting this, by the way, on my freaking, the live stream message, make sure you go to my community tab right now. You could get a potential chance to vote on what you guys would like to see as a rebuild. So I'm just mentioning that right now. So go to the community tab. You can pick whatever team you want to do in the rebuild, and out of the 5, obviously. Unfortunately, we can't do like 32. What team do you want to see rebuild? Go to my community tab. Vote on which team you want to see. So, yeah, I'm just doing that right now for the record. But today, we are going to be rebuilding the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And first, I'm starting off by getting a completely new head coach, because this head coach is bonkies. He's not good. He's bad. So, I mean, I don't even know what playbook I want to run. But I'm gonna run, let's run, you know what, let's just keep it what it is right now in the Tampa Bay playbooks. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't be that surprised if Todd Bowles gets fired by the end of the year. That's how bad he is. That's just my opinion. So, this team is not that good. Literally. Like, this team has a lot of holes. Like, now you're like, oh, after 1 year, they just sucked, and they can draft a quarterback, and then they should start to get good. Wrong. Shaquille Barrett, he's going to get older. Devontae David, you never know how long he's going to be until he finally starts to decline. Ryan Jensen, he's old. Matt Freya, he's old. Mike Evans, he's old. So pretty much their team is pretty much just an old veteran team. Which, that's why we're going to trade them rather than just keeping them. More of a retool. Kind of more, yeah, I guess it is more than... I really would prefer this as a retool rather than a rebuild. Because I do think there are some players I want to keep, and I don't want to trade everybody, so... That. Start off with probably the highest, I think, overall out of all these players, in Levante David.
This player has a zone ability.
He's been, honestly, in my opinion, a bit too loyal with this franchise. And that is why we're trading. Because I don't want him to honestly spend the rest of his career in Tampa Bay, where he's probably just going a terrible team for the rest of his career. So, let's try to get rid of him for something rather than nothing, because he's also on a 1-year deal contract. So, we're going to trade both players of Shaquille Barrett and Levante David and see what we could potentially get. You know what? Let's trade them to an actual contending team. And also, then I don't have to drive as... Oh, shoot. Did Jacksonville have enough cap space? No. Well, like apparently no team has cap space that actually has interest in both of these players. The Lions? I think I'm gonna do the Lions. Lions. Honestly, I'm just curious. What could we get for these two players? Okay, so we could get Bua Baker, which that could definitely be a big addition to this arguably pretty good team. Just, it needs a quarterback. Oh, Jalen Waddle, Jalen Phillips. Also could be some good young pieces to this team. I think I know what I want to do. So, I like the Bua Baker, offer. The problem is, I want something more than just like Mark Wilson and like some other just player. You know what I'm saying? So, how about a first round pick and Bua Baker for exchange of these two players? No, we don't want that. So we would have to trade somebody else just to make that trade work. Great. I guess Russell Gage. Is that enough? I think it is, right? Is it enough? And they also do need a receiver, technically. No, that's not enough. And, well, I mean, it is enough, it's just, it wouldn't work. So, I think what I'm just gonna do... Do I just take the Jalen Waddle and Jalen Phillips offer? I mean, that's not a bad offer. That's actually a very good offer, because we get both... Like, we could get 2 building blocks on the team. And we also have Cedric Wilson, who can just kind of be a liability receiver. So I don't think this is a bad offer, and I think I'm going to take the offer. Unless, and I'm saying this right now, unless I can figure out a way to get, like, Big Jeff here, and, like, 2 first-round picks. Which, again, I don't think that's going to happen. But you never know. So okay. So Big Jeff, who else did I want? Big Jeff and... Do I just trade for Kevin Byard? Nah. It's like, the problem is like, they have no really good players outside of, like, Big Jeff, so... That's just my problem. Traylon Burks? No. No. No, that's not gonna work. I don't know what to do then. Because... Do I just trade them to the Texans? For, like, this? I think that should be enough. Yeah. So, we get the Cleveland Browns first and the Texans second for exchange of Levante David and Shaquille Barrett. So, both of those, like, pretty cap-heavy players are gone. I am going to plan to keep Villa Vea. He might be a trading piece later, potentially, if this rebuild does go pretty wrong, which I wouldn't be surprised. And then the last 2 players I want to try to... Actually, there might be more. Let's trade Matt Freya and Russell Gage combined into one, because I kind of don't think we're going to one at a time. We actually already have a decent center, so it doesn't really seem like we might need a center. Also, I guess William Glusman, too. And maybe we could get a third out of them. Like, let's see if the Bears. Let's see if the Bears just accept, like, this. Honestly, if we could get... Actually, you know what? I think we maybe could get a second. I know I'm being a little nitpicky here, but... Okay, so we did get a second for exchange pretty much nothing. Except maybe Russell Gage. So, well, that's nice. Is there anybody else, though, I want to trade? Outside of those 2 other veteran players. I think that might be it. Which, that's nice, because at least I got some building blocks for the rest of the team. Chris Godwin is it going to be a little tricky one? Oh, so he is 27. Okay, so I'll keep him. Obviously, I want to keep Tristan Wirfs, because Tristan Wirfs is a 92, and he's also one of the best tackles in the game. So I think I'm better off keeping him. Do I just trade them together or separated? You know what? Let's just go find out and see what we could get for Ryan Jensen. So we could get T. Higgins, which that can be very useful. Ben Powders and some draft picks. J.C. Jackson and once again draft picks. Michael Pittman in a 3rd next year. Now that is a very interesting offer because it seems like Chris Godwin is more of a deep threat slot receiver and Michael Pittman is a physical. So that would work. And I think that would also not be such a terrible trade because we would also get a draft pick as well, which that could be very useful to helping us in the rebuild. We also could just go with Adoree Jackson, Darius Slayton 7th, but I don't know if that's worth it. I could get Taylor Decker and then just move Tristan Wirfs back to right tackle. I also could just get Derek Brown. There are some good offers. I just don't know which one I want to accept. Byron Murphy. I think I might want to go with... It's either Byron Murphy or the Michael Pittman offer. And I kind of want to go with the Michael Pittman one because, yeah, like you're barely getting in. Like, the 7th, you're not getting anything, but you could get something really good with the 2nd, unlike with the 3rd. But we're also getting Pittman, so I think that's pretty darn worth it. And, like, the thing is he's 2 overalls lower than what Ryan Jensen is. And he's also younger, so that works. Like, what is up with all of a sudden I just see a ton of receivers? Denzel Ward, that wouldn't be a bad one. Kendall Fuller, that also wouldn't be terrible. Devontae Smith, Nakobe Dean in the 7th. That might be an offer I might want to think about. Because not only that we're getting a really good receiver, but we also get a decent linebacker. So that ain't that bad. Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't really want a receiver, though. That's kind of the problem. Patrick Queen, J.K. Dobbins in the 1st. We do need running back help. And that kind of does fill the void. And also middle linebacker. And we also get a 1st next year. Like, I think that's a pretty darn worth offer. So, we're done. But our team isn't that bad. I mean, we got a decent running back, so I don't at least have to worry about the running back position. We got 2 good receivers in Chris Godwin and Michael Pittman. We also got, on defense, Patrick Queen. So, I think this defense can definitely maybe work. It's just, we're going to need this team to, like, kind of develop, you know. There is actually the one other player I want to consider trading. And that's JTS. I'm gonna just call him JTS because his name is so freaking long, and I'm not bothering trying to pronounce it. And it's kind of just because he's young, and also I don't think he's gonna develop into what they think they were gonna get. So, okay, so we could get a 2nd. Wait, we don't really need a 2nd this year. But we could use one next year, so that also decreases the value of the pick. So that's something to point out. Alright, 2nd next year for pretty much a guy who we drafted in the late 1st round, so Honestly, that's not a bad trade-off. It's just the problem is we're not getting a lot in return for a late first-round pick. We're just getting a late second. I do think the defensive line is something I think needs to be addressed. Like, I don't think I think Greg Gage is going to be fine if Kalijah Kancey can't provide very good pass rush. The edge is going to be a problem. Our corner, just our CB3, is going to be a problem. But I think that's it on defense. But offense, there is some holes. The right side is completely terrible. We still kind of need a WR3 because Kate Otten is a decent tight end, but I don't think he's going to be a WR3 option. And we kind of just need some receiver help and right side help. So I think we're fine. It's the problem is just we have not a lot to go on offense outside of, like, again, two we have a terribly good receivers. So. Contract negotiation. Alright. So hopefully we don't have to pay anybody particularly big. I don't think we have to. I think the only one is Michael Pittman. So I think I don't remember. So it's just a little, difficult. All right, so we went surprisingly 3-3.
Quickly review the league's
so it seems like our playbook is not that bad, and our team is relatively all right. Oh, that's nice. So we had one of the worst offenses, which I guess is not a surprise, and we have a top 10 defense. So I guess I might be just running Tampa Bay defense for the rest of the way there. So it seems like we're doing alright, but that's a little bit of an issue. I don't like we're in the middle of the pack. That's not what I want. I want us to either just be absolutely good and make it to the postseason, which I won't be surprised if we don't do at where we're at the moment. But I also, if that doesn't happen, then I at least want us to suck so we can get a good draft pick.
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Yeah. Obviously, I want to sign Michael Pittman back, but he has no interest in
Choose
the
from
team
4
at all.
preset offers that range in.
We're not close to home, huh? Doesn't matter. You're staying on the freaking team if you like it or not. You're accepting this. He didn't accept it. Are you freaking kidding me? Michael Pittman, you know how much money you're about to get if you freaking accept that freaking contract, Nate? It's because he's not close to home. If we just... He's mutual because we're, like, decent historical champions because we won, like, 2 Super Bowls. And then head coach historical record is, like, 50%. Because this is, like, his first year. Well, my first year, I should say. Michael... I was about to say Michael. Michael Queen. Patrick Queen. Let's see here. Mentor. I do not care. Just shut up. Look, you're accepting this contract if you like it freaking not. No one's going to give you this much money. Alright. Back. Thank goodness. Okay, so J.K. Dobbins, he's only asking for a 2-year deal. Honestly, I'd give him a 3-year deal. I'm not scared. I think J.K. Osborne could be good. Enter Winfield is definitely a guy I want to bring back, for sure. Ryan Neal. He doesn't like us because of the scheme. How about like a 2-year deal? How about that? No. How does it really give you so much money, too? Like, how are you not accepting that? I do like the kicker, so I think a 2-year deal would work. And then let's try to get Devin White back. Yeah, I think a 3-year deal would work. I just don't want to give him such a long contract. We are paying so many people. That's not a thing I like. Great Gaines. Yeah, 2-year deal at best. That was pretty much the only thing I wanted to give him. So, at least he respects that. Baker Mayfield. How much is... He's not asking for a lot. So, how about a 1-year pack for, like, $5 million? Okay, he just wants more years. I don't know if I want to give you that or not. Now, I have a feeling that we're most likely not going to make it to the playoffs. But I will sim it to the playoffs just in case if we somehow make it to the postseason, which I actually would be very surprised if we do. But, you know, let's just see what this playbook can do. That's kind of what I wanted this entire season to be anyway. So, not surprisingly, we didn't make it to the postseason, and they pretty much got the record that I thought they were going to get, which is 6-11. At least our offense wasn't as terrible. Our defense sucked a lot more. This is horrific. 18 interceptions, and you only threw like 21 touchdowns. Great. And the only thing that was really good about this offense was pretty much Chris Godwin. Potentially J.K. Osborne and Nick Fentanyl. Eight sacks for Vita Vea, really? Is that it? Yeah. My defense sucks. I did not mean to go look at the Cardinals. At least Carl Davis had like 3 interceptions. Yeah, Jamel Dean, you need to be better at coverage, mate. Same thing with you, Devin White. 60 catches allowed. Doesn't that just sound nice? It's like he's allowing 4 catches per game. That may not sound bad, but that actually sounds pretty freaking bad.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here you find the...
Okay. I think I'm going to keep what... I think, obviously I'm going to keep my coordinators, but I also just... I'm also glad that I don't have to, like, spend so much crap. Because it's the last thing I wanted to do, which spent was a ton of crap on freaking... the coordinators. So nice to see one of our division teams win the Super Bowl. It feels so incredibly nice. At least Jack Campbell won Defensive Rookie of the Year. At least something positive happened. I know that's not even on our team, but you get what I mean. So now all we gotta do is try to get Michael Pittman back. I don't have high hopes. Oh yeah, I forgot we also want to get him back. You know what? I'll give you a 2-year pack. How does that feel? Well, we got Baker Mayfield back. And if you think that you're going to be the starter, no, you're not. What, you want more money? Here. Oh. Guess what? It doesn't matter. You're getting franchise tag. I told you no matter what, you're going to stay on the team if you like it or not. And Ryan Neal's gone. Can we just, like... I don't know. Hope that we got some good draft picks with all those other picks that we end up trading. Because this is not looking great at all. I don't think that's going to fix the entire team problem, though. That's a bit... And we don't have cats. Pain. It's literally all I feel. Why does this rebuild have to be such pain? Alright. Please. Can we get Nick Bosa? No. Awesome. I love this rebuild so much. Let's just build the entire 2019 linebacker core. Surely one of them have to pan out, right? Right? At least we got both of them. So maybe we might have some succession next year. I feel so depressed after that 1 year. Because not only that 2 teams in our division made it into the playoffs, but Bryce Young had the most passing, and also Bryce Young has the most passing yards, and the Falcons won the Super Bowl. So pretty much every team had something going right for them, except for us. Doesn't that sound so nice? So now we gotta fix the outside linebackers, the safety position, the corner position, the right tackle position. Why do you gotta be injured? Well, at least he's supposed to be coming back in 4 weeks. That's positive. We could use another receiver. We can definitely use a tight end, maybe. So, we can use a quarterback. I don't know. Hopefully one of these picks are like a top 5 pick, or I'm going to beat somebody. Nope. I love the fact that my first round pick is literally just outside the top 5. I love that so much. You know what I love about this game? Alright. Sometimes I wish I didn't make this video. Or live stream, I should say. I'm sorry that I sound absolutely dog crap. But it's kind of just because of this game. Dude, what quarterback are we gonna get? I don't feel like a quarterback would help. I feel like the quarterback is literally just gonna, like... I honestly don't know. I'm dead inside. Oh, sweet. I love the fact that all 3 positions of need are in the top 5. I wish I had more draft picks so I can, I don't know, draft some players. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I want to beat myself so much. I can't. I can't take this anymore. I'm tired of being ridiculed every time I... But let these quarterbacks come save me. I swear to God, if we draft a normal development quarterback, I don't think I'm going to be okay. Alrighty. Honestly, though, before we get into the, like, before we get into the draft and actually probably drafting one of our quarterbacks that hopefully can pan out, I want to just see how are these other... Okay, I think I need to go get Kyle Fitzsimmons right now. Like, literally, like, the fact he ran a 4.24, which, by the way, I think that's what Deion Sanders ran. I think he ran, I'm pretty sure, or Tyree Hill or something. I don't know. But yeah, he ran at 2.4, and also he's got some pretty good coverage skills. Yeah, I think we gotta go get him. I mean, literally the speed on its own can pretty much give me literally all the hype in the world to just want me to draft that freaking son of a gun. So the Giants have the number 2 overall pick. I am not wasting any time to try to get him. Alright. I know I traded a ton of draft picks, but who cares? At least we're guaranteed to get a generational piece at corner. And we're also getting a quarterback, so I think that's pretty darn worth it. I know, like, taking the linebacker could have been an option there, but again, we also did sign like players like Devin Bush. We signed all those other linebackers back. I mean, you know what? Who cares? I have 2 picks anyway. Yeah, hidden development. 97 speed, and he's 6'1". 97 speed, 6'1". Think about that for a moment. He's 6'1", and he ran a 4.21 combine. That is a freak of freaking nature, if I have ever seen one. But at least we ended up with a very high draft pick. Thanks to maybe make it in the 2nd round. And he's fast, but his acceleration is terrible. And he doesn't have A in fitness moves. That's not bad. It's just the problem is like he's such terrible. Literally, pretty much everything else. Piercy Green. He's solid, but at least he has like actually decent agility and good acceleration, and also good strength. And he also has A and power moves. Yeah, I think Percy Green, you're going to be a freak of nature. Well, I mean, I don't think he's going to be, like, amazing or anything. Obviously, with that normal dev kind of just proves it. But I do think that Percy Green is going to be maybe repetitively decent edge rusher. And honestly, he's probably going to be better than what we had last year at that position. So honestly, that should be just a win-win on its own. And also, we pretty much gotten the two best freaking players in the draft, hopefully, with our first picks. And I swear to God, if Fitzsimmons is nothing lower, if he's anything lower than an 80, that pick was not worth it. I don't, unless he has Superstar X Factor, then I guess so. But I'm betting you though, he's probably going to be like an 84 because like of how freaking freak of nature he is with that speed and stuff. He is an 81. And it's not a surprise at all. At least he's a 71 and 75. But we did end up drafting a 68. At least the tight end was cool. So who's like the best player in this draft? I'm pretty sure it was Fitzsimmons. Yeah. Jamie Rogers was the other player who was also really good. But I mean, I'm not complaining. Oh, we did miss on Paul Gridson. Well, I mean, we don't really we didn't need him. Hey, we missed out on a Tyson Watson in the second round. I'm just curious to see who could have been available and who would have been just better. So, like in terms of speed rushers. Okay, so there was only one player that was drafted that was in our specific scheme, and he ended up being a 67. So, yeah. We did miss out on Taylor Steppins, but there wasn't really any, like, edge rusher during the second, but I am a little... I'm just hoping that, like, one... Like, I'm hoping that our rookie can pan out, obviously, right away. And also Fitzgerald to be in the lockdown corner, which I know he can be. But... I'm just hoping for... one of our players in the second or fourth round could just, like, pan out. I'm just, like, really hoping, though, we can, like... If he doesn't pan out... I just hope we can get some actual players who can get a rusher off the edge. And we also kind of do need to get a safety. Do I just move our sophomore corner to safety? I guess I could just do that, right? I mean, yeah, he's not going to be a 69, I'm pretty sure it's safety, but he's better than what we probably have right now at safety anyway. Yeah, so he's a 66. I think that's like an overall higher than what we do have at safety. And at least we got a guy who has actually have a face. And also, apparently we drafted not one, but two good kick returners in the draft. And one of them was, of course, our corner. So if he doesn't pan out as a corner, at least he can pan out as a freaking kick or punt returner. Because of his electrifying 97 speed for a 6'1". So, hey, I'm not going to complain. Okay then. I think we might need to be changing playbooks. And also, it's also very disappointing to see a rookie quarterback have the most passing yards in the league. It seems like our offense is fine, but all of a sudden now our defense is just trash. What, was Ryan the entire team the entire time? Or is it just because we can't get any pass rush because our edge rushers are garbage? And the only one that really can't get to the quarterback is Vita Vea. Really explain to me which one is it. So, yeah, I think we're changing defensive playbooks. Like, I don't understand, like, our defense...
Why does this game not want me to be happy?
Why does he have star development? Explain to me. Explain. With actual words. Why does he have star dev? Why? Why? Explain to me like this, like I am 5.5.
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup.
Why? Watch Earl Palmer have star dev too. If he has star dev, I think I might freak. Oh, thank God. Sorry I'm taking this so passionately. But, like, this season has been a massacre. This season has been nothing but a massacre. At least we're expected to get the first overall pick this year. I guess that's nice. Alright. Now, we officially have a freaking outside linebacker, so... hopefully we can be good now. I mean, like, I just, like, if we could just get, like, 3 more wins of the rest of the season. Or 2, I don't really care. If we could just get something, I think I'll be happy. Because that's the only reason why I'm trading Ezekiel Jalari. If he could just get, honestly, just, like, 5 more sacks for the rest of the season, I think I'll be happy. Alright, Tristan Wirfs. How much are you asking? Honestly, he's not even asking for a lot. Yep, still not giving him that. I am not about to be giving you a 4-year deal. Are you freaking out of your mind? Look. Look at how much you're earning me. Michael Pittman, can you just accept this contract, please? Like, actually, I am begging you with mercy. Thank you. Well, at least Carl Davis is back for a long-term extension. I think it's about to be time to say goodbye to Chris Coplin. So long, you son of a gun. What is her biggest need heading into the draft? I mean, I guess that's outside linebacker, right? But I guess we also have a need at safety. Nah, I'm gonna go outside. Plus, less outside linebacker is supposed to be very good in this draft, so